What is going on, YouTube? True Blue Card Collector here, and we got a little bit of a different one for you today. Today we're going to kind of go over what my picks for this coming week are for the NFL football games. We'll go over the lines and who I think is going to win, if I think they're going to cover the point spread or whatever the situation is with each game. So hopefully you guys like this and provide you a little bit of information. We're going to start right here. We have the New York Giants versus the Washington football team coming up on Thursday at 8:20 p.m. Eastern. In this game, we got Washington favored by 3.5, and I actually like Washington winning the game, but I don't think they're as good as they may have presented this past week. I think New York covers this, probably only loses by 3. I think it's going to be a close game with a divisional matchup. Next game we have here, the New Orleans Saints versus the Carolina Panthers, 1 p.m. on Sunday. And I like the Saints covering the 3.5 on this. I don't think Carolina's that good of a team outside of Christian McCaffrey. I still have a lot of questions about Sam Darnold and his ability to lead a team. And I think that system that they're running there in St. Louis is very good for Jameis Winston. Now, I think Winston's going to come down. I don't think he's either going to come close to having 5 touchdown passes in this one. But I think the Saints cover the spread and win the game on this one. Next game after that, we've got Cincinnati at Chicago. And I like Cincinnati in this one. I think Joey B is coming back, doing a very good job there in Cincinnati. And until Chicago gets Justin Fields kind of situated, I think their team's just going to be a lackluster team and not really go anywhere. So I like Cincinnati winning this straight up. So we got a win on the straight up and a cover the spread on this one. Then we have Houston versus the Cleveland Browns, and I like Cleveland in this one. I don't like Cleveland at 11.5. I think Houston's defense is better than what people are giving them credit for. Yes, they struggle on offense, but I don't think Cleveland wins by 12 points here. So I'm going to take Cleveland with the straight-up win, and I like Houston to cover the spread. We got the Los Angeles Rams versus the Indianapolis Colts. And I like Matt Stafford to blow this up, easily covering the 4 points on this. Give me the Rams and the points on the Colts versus the Rams. Then we got Denver versus Jacksonville. And I like Denver to win this game. Not by 6, though. I think Trevor Lawrence has a really good comeback game here. But I like Denver to win this game close, mostly because they lost Jerry Jeudy this past week, too. So they're down on receivers. They're already using what I would consider to be, a higher-end second-string quarterback there in Denver. But I just don't think Jacksonville has the weapons around Trevor Lawrence or the offensive line to protect him. So I like Denver to win, but Jacksonville to cover. Buffalo at Miami. And in this one, I like Buffalo to bounce back big. I like them to cover the 3.5. Probably win by 7 to 9 points is my thoughts on this one. I think Josh Allen's going to get the accuracy level back up and just crush Miami this coming weekend. We got New England versus the Jets, and I like Mac Jones to beat Zach Wilson in the first rookie against rookie matchup this coming week. I think New England's going to cover the spread at 5.5. I think Mac Jones is just going to have a killer game. I think the Jets still lack offensive weapons to help Zach Wilson out. I think their defense is stellar. And I just don't see them having the offensive power to stick with the Bill Belichick New England Patriots team. We got San Francisco against Philadelphia, and I like San Francisco 3.5 on this. I think Jalen Hurts had a really good game last week, but he struggled for a majority of the game. I like San Francisco even losing Mostert for the year. I like San Francisco to cover the 3.5 on this game here. We got the Raiders versus the Steelers, and I'm taking the Steelers in this one. I think the Raiders got lucky this past Monday night. I like the Steelers, and I like the Steelers to cover the 5 against the Las Vegas Raiders. Minnesota versus Arizona, and I'm taking Arizona and the points on this. I think they cover the 4.5 easy against a lackluster Minnesota team. I think that whole NFC North is just going to struggle a lot this year. We got Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I like Tom Brady in this. Even if he's down 20-plus points against Atlanta, he will come back and win, and I honestly feel that they're going to easily cover this 12. They've got a lot of offensive weapons. Running back is really their only question for me. as far as any sort of consistency there. Atlanta just looks terrible. They just don't look like they've got anything put together to be able to compete this year. Dallas against the Chargers. Dallas had a really good effort against Tampa Bay this past week. But I like Justin Herbert to come out and win this game. I think it's going to be close, but I don't think it's going to be 3 points close. I think it's going to be 4 or 5 point win for the Chargers. So give me the Chargers and the points on this one. Sunday afternoon, another game here. We got Tennessee Titans against Seattle Seahawks, and this is going to be a really good game. Two really good defenses against two teams that can light up the scoreboard. This one is a toss-up for me, and I had a hard time on this one, but I think Tennessee bounces back and wins on the road this week. I don't think the crowd noise is there yet in Seattle to be able to really have a huge impact. I just think they're going to bounce back and they're going to pound it with Derrick Henry and just massively beat up that Seattle defense's front line. So give me Tennessee to win this and cover their part of the spread. Kansas City against Baltimore. Baltimore's defense looked very suspect, which is disappointing for my fantasy team. So give me Kansas City and the 3.5. I think they cover this one easily. We got Detroit Monday night against Green Bay, and this is pretty easy. Give me Green Bay. Give me the 10.5 on Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers bounces back big, 300 plus yards, 4 touchdowns, and just destroys a team he's been controlling his entire career. Detroit put up a lot of points, and the only reason I feel that they even came close to winning last week or even being competitive is the prevent defense that they went up against in the last half the game. I mean, when you're up that many points, there's no reason to play man-to-man or just be pushing on everybody. So Detroit was able to rack up some crap points there at the end of the game. And I'm a Detroit fan. And, I like to keep it real with them. I don't see much coming out of that team this year, much like any year. So give me Green Bay and the 10.5. And that wraps up our games for the week, guys. Thanks a lot for joining us on this video. I hope, let me know what you think about my picks below in the comments. If you disagree, if you agree, let me know what your picks are. And we'll revisit this next week and see how we did. So thanks a lot, everybody, for watching. Have a great night, and we'll see you on the next one.